Alright, so here we have two AirPod Maxes, and this is actually the USB-C versions, both of them, and these are my wife's and these are mine I got recently. And this one here, you guys can see, has some stuff on it, and I decided to go ahead and get it from mine too. And this is basically protection for the cups and the band, which actually really helps with not only protecting them but keeping this mesh here from overstretching and just, you know, getting damaged. So she's got the Starlight and got like the gold ones here, and I'll pull them out in a second. But I got conservative look, which is just black. So basically it just comes like all smashed together, sort of. And here they kind of show you where everything goes. So we can see here, that's the band. So I went with black to kind of contrast it to look, you know, a little more serious. That's the upper one. And then the sides here. So this is made out of silicone. You guys can see it's very soft and quite thin, but you know, it is to protect. I don't know if I'm going to use these, as on these we did decide to use them and she's been liking them. They do fold a little bit here, you guys can see. And this is really nice to, you know, kind of keep the sweat away from the fabric, especially this lighter fabric. And they've been holding up very well, so I might go ahead and try them. I'm not sure how it's going to feel on my face, but these look really good on the Starlight. But on mine, I think these are just called blue. It is, you know, the darker blue on the case, and this is a little lighter than the case. And then these are very light, almost silvery blue. And then the cushions are also a lighter blue, and I definitely need to protect them because I do sweat a little bit and these will get dirty really fast. So I think I am definitely going to give those a try. Yeah, I was kind of a little bit hesitant on getting black, but I think it's the best for my use. And plus it'll kind of mute them down. This is supposed to be just clear with a little bit of tint, like a darkened tint. Let's go ahead and put it on this one here. So it just slips right over just like that. It's quite easy to put them on. All right, it's on. I needed two hands to slip that on, but yeah, you guys can see all the cutouts. Very nice. And yeah, I think it looks really good actually. It's still kind of light. Let's see, comparing it here. Yeah, so it didn't really darken as much as I thought it would. I thought it'd be a little darker, but actually that looks really nice. It's got a unique look on its own compared to the original, just more frosty, which also looks really nice. But yeah, I guess that's cool. And now I don't have to worry so much them hitting each other, and or also putting them down on, you know, the backside here, you know, without worrying about damaging the finish. All right, got the other one on. Seems to fit perfect. Everything's exposed like it's supposed to be. Great fit on these. And now when you bounce them around like this, you don't have to worry about them so much hitting. I mean, they still kind of hit, but it's not so painful. So let's go ahead and stick these on. This should be really easy. They should just kind of just slide on there. Again, one-handed, nothing's easy, but yeah, they just kind of slip over like that. So, and there we go. So on mine, actually, this one sits perfect. Let's hope the other one will sit perfect also. So pretty decent quality, and it's very soft. So it feels nice actually. And you guys can see when I push on it, it's quite plush. It's not as plush as this. You can really feel the memory foam on this. It's got a little bit more tension, but still very soft. So yeah, and there we go. And this one's also sitting very well and looks pretty good. We're kind of getting away from the blue now. You can see some blue inside there. This looks more just tinted. Pretty good looking. I was a little worried that the black might be too much. The contrast is pretty decent for what I'm looking for. I just want it to be more, or should I say less, maybe blingy looking, but yeah, I guess that helps a little bit. So yeah, for the next part here, we have the piece here that goes underneath on the headband, and that little, it just slides right over just like that. Just kind of have to line it up. And then this piece goes here. I don't think, yeah, we didn't install hers, which is kind of nice because it gives it more contrast, but maybe I'll leave mine out too, but I'm going to try it both ways. So I'm going to go ahead and slip this on. All right, so that's on, and yeah, it fits pretty good. It kind of has a crack here. That's normal. And over here, as these here are the same way. So, but yeah, there's surprisingly a little more resistance here and like more bouncy here. So I guess the silicone cover here really helps with the band there. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is a little more support here, but it's still very soft. Feels great. And yeah, this is what they look like. We got some blue here showing. Yeah, I don't know if this is the best look for this one, but it's not too bad actually. Looks decent. And I can actually kind of leave them like this now without worrying. Of course, the speakers are exposed like this, but pretty cool. So far, I think it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Let me go ahead and stick this in there for you guys and see. But I think I'm going to leave it out because I kind of like that contrast look. Same thing for that one too. So, all right, so it's in, and it actually looks better than I thought it would. So I might actually keep it. I kind of like the black. It's, you know, even more darker looking as they're just sitting there. So not bad for sure. And yeah, this thing really tucks in there. If you guys can see, it's a nice edge too, so very clean. And this just pops over. So overall, actually, considering what this is and how it just flips over everything, I think it looks really, really good. If I stick it here in the original pouch, which by the way, it does fit with cushion and outer covers. As you guys can see, not a problem at all. Latches still all lines up just fine. And that's what they look like together. So they have many different options and colors to choose from, which is great. So you can really make your headphones look unique and personal and add that extra touch while protecting them at the same time. So yeah, if you guys are interested in these, links in the description, check it out. Many different colors to choose from. And they're a great way to personalize, customize your AirPod Pros Max.